Before I start this contract signing, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to warn out that I am not afraid of any demons. But, you know, if they try to fight me, I'll settle it. You know, I'll take care of them demons. But anyway, back to the business at hand. This is the first ever contract signing for the CFPW World Heavyweight Championship. So, we're going to introduce the participants, the CFPW World Heavyweight Champion, none other than Stuckie Haffi. And his challenger, the scene sensation, Gabriel White. Gentlemen, if you would, could you take a seat? And Gabriel White, or Stuckie Haffi, if you would, please sign the contract. And now if I can get your John Hancock, Mr. White. Ladies and gentlemen, it is settled. At Big Trouble in Little Clear Fork, it will be the CFPW World Heavyweight Championship match, Stuckie Haffi versus Gabriel White. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring from Seoul, South Korea, he weighs in at 230 pounds. He is the CFPW World Heavyweight Champion, Stuckie Haffi. Making his way to the ring now. Now residing in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he weighs in at 210 pounds. Travis Cassidy.
And it looks like Travis Cassidy is going to want to get some revenge on Stuckie Haffi. The bell rings and the match is starting. And folks, it's not going to get any bigger than this. The rematch from CFPW Genesis. How you do, folks? Chip Tatum here at Play-by-Play as usual. Tonight we have a stacked show for you. We've got Oseiko versus Javell Redman. That's going to take place later tonight. We've got the mixed tag match of Gabriel White, Emmy Bancroft taking on Queen B and Barry G. We've got the tag team titles on the line in a TLC affair. Wait a second. Drop kick off the top rope. I'm not even off the top rope, talking of the ropes itself. What a springboard. And we also have the TV title, Xavier DeCollins, taking on the champion, the TV champion, TJ Christopher. And you know for sure that one's going to be a war. And at the main event, this is the final match of the show, and for good reason. This is the champion versus champion match. The winner of this walks away with pride on the line. There's a lot of pride in that one, as both ladies want to prove to their opponents as well as to the fans that they are the best, and it's going to go down between those two. And you have to think, folks, that these two are, especially in this match, are trying to prove to their respective opponents of Stuckie Haffi with Gabriel White and Blake Porter with Travis Cassidy. And now what's Porter doing, or Cassidy doing here? All right, some forearms to that back, and now, dropping those knees, a very innovative maneuver, using the ropes to hold Stuckie Haffi as he drops him down. Oh, and just ramming the shoulder into Travis Cassidy. And folks, this match should be very interesting. As I mentioned before and I alluded to earlier, this is a rematch. These two have fought before at CFPW Genesis in the finals for the CFPW World Heavyweight Championship. And in that contest, it was almost down to Cassidy winning the belt, but if it wasn't for Blake Porter, that's what changed the outcome. And you have to wonder, Blake Porter in the back. I'm surprised Alex Knight isn't out here. That's why Cassidy's moved to Toronto, Ontario, Canada now, as he's moved due to his new, I assume also for traveling reasons. He lived in Denver for the longest time. And what's happening here? What a reversal there by Cassidy. And folks, big show tonight, but of course this match also very important. Off the rope. Oh, what a maneuver. Taking Cassidy into the barricade. Wait a second. Oh, a moonsault, and it connects. Action Montana, the referee, at 2. Oh, a jawbreaker there by Cassidy. And you have to think, folks, these two have their opponents watching their matches here. Porter is here. We already saw Gabriel White. This non-title contest is not going to affect how the title, where the title lies as it pertains to a champion. As we already know who's going into it, the champion. Gabriel White and Stuckie Haffi signed in paper for the belt. Oh, and a neck breaker off the top rope. Into the ropes goes Cassidy. Oh, and he takes him down with another shoulder thrust. The CFPW fans have jam-packed the stadium once again. It's been a very big show, and it's going to be one of the biggest shows in CFPW history at Big Trouble. And you have to think at Big Trouble that these two are going to have themselves some great matches. Of course, Blake Porter for Travis Cassidy in that I Quit match, and Stuckie Haffi, of course, in that Gabriel White, the CFPW title on the line. And that'll be wait a second. Oh, what a nice little sequence there. Haffi going off the ropes, missing Cassidy. Cassidy going off the ropes, and Haffi moving out of harm's way, and now in a single arm camel clutch. Oh, look at this, Cassidy now showing his wait a second, making resilience. Oh, what a backdrop. Telling him to get up. Here it comes. A spine buster by Cassidy. And you have to think, folks, that Cassidy wants to prove identity disorder, and they could do it right here. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, ooh, only 2. It does not get any bigger than this. Wait a second. Cassidy. Oh my God, an apron DDT. What a dangerous maneuver. And you know that Gabriel White has got to be smiling, because now he's got an instant weak spot. You know that he's going to have a migraine or a possible concussion. And a nice spinning side slam. Haffi now moving him to the center. A suplex, very textbook. Haffi now kicking him in the gut. Haffi going up top. Oh, and a flying senton back into the... Wait a second. Haffi now. Oh, look at this. Haffi showing his resiliency. What a great sequence there. Haffi now. The fans loving him. And here it comes. Bong hits. And another. Here comes the bong hits. And that one has to be it. Here it comes. Up. Oh, the Haffi drop. Haffi drop. 1, 2. Oh, only 2 and maybe 3/4. And wait a second. Here comes a crossface. The crossface. This could be it. Action Montana looking close, but Haffi with a good reversal. Moving out of the hold. Oh, right there. You have to think that head is becoming a weak spot. Crowd just into this action. This is, like I said, this place has been jam-packed since about 4:30 when the doors opened, and my goodness, a Hurricane Rana. That could be it. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Once again, this crowd. Oh, what a great maneuver there by Haffi. And Haffi just, I don't know if he's taunting Cassidy or trying to get the fans into it. I think the fans have been into it from the start. This CFPW fans have been faithful. Oh, and he hits him. Oh, no, he reversed. And it roll up. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2. And another. 1, 2. And that ends the sequence. And wait a second here. Oh, an uppercut. Oh, and a kick to the gut there. What's Cassidy doing here? Oh, and an elbow to the back. Couple of shots just rocking Haffi. Crowd chanting for Stuckie. Wait, 1. Only 1 on that exchange. And a trip there by Cassidy. And you have to think Gabriel White watching, definitely taking notes. That head is going to be a weak spot. And he has him in a tree of woe. Oh, he's stepping back for a few. Oh, but Cassidy moving out of harm's way, throwing him back in the corner. Cassidy. Looked like, I think Haffi was thinking of putting him back in the tree of woe. Here comes the pin. 1. Only 1. Fans have been amped up for this show since since about 4 o'clock, not 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, when the first guy sitting there had been camped out since 2 nights ago. He's been at the CFPW arena, the gym, since about 8 o'clock. We asked him why, and he said, I just want to see some of the best wrestling. Oh, and a drop kick. And asking, you shall receive. Haffi is up top. And oh my God, Cassidy moving out of the way. Very smart. Action Montana, our newest referee, doing a good job here. Count of 3 now. Oh wait, bong hits once again. Oh, what a shot. And, you got to think that Haffi drop's going to be coming here. Wait a minute. Oh, a reversal. Can he capitalize? Oh, my God, what a power bomb. 1, only 1. What the hell? And, wait. Haffi drop. What a reversal. And here it comes. 2. It's over. Haffi wins.
Here's the winner for this contest. Stuckie Haffi.
Stuckie getting the win over some game competition. And folks, we'll be right back. What a great match between these two.
Earth is evolved in a way so that it naturally regulates the population of any given species. Humans were once subject to this system, regardless of whether or not they knew it. Pandora's box is opening.
Is that all you have to say, Goldman?
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And oh my God, Alex Knight's been knocked unconscious. Cassidy waving for help, but oh my God, what is going on here?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. The only way to win is to climb a ladder and retrieve the belts off of a hook. And it is for the CFPW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Paris, France, they weigh in at 465 pounds. They are the CFPW Tag Team Champions, Riposte Balestra on Garde. And their challengers from Santa Maria, California, they weigh in at 266 pounds plus one young lady, the G.A.P.
And this should be a very interesting contest, as the G.A.P. have, I would say, mounted their dominance on Garde, as they have defeated them not once, but twice in singles competition. And by winning the series, Kota Ibushi, the general manager, has awarded them the right to determine their match choice. And they have chosen a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Anything can happen in this one. And folks, I have a feeling that anything will happen in this one. And you can see those belts, that referee, I wonder why he's even out here. If you guys remember the last time, I think that referee had something for him, and now this match has begun. Like I said, like Jim Clements announced earlier, the only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the belts from the hook, which is dangling right above the ring. And oh my God, you can just hear the clanging of the ladder. And you have to understand, this is going to be a violent contest between these two teams, and it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be off the chain, to quote a phrase, literally, because I believe the belt is on a chain or a hook or whatever. But oh, a DDT there! I can't even barely commentate this action. There's so much going on here. Oh, Jackie Hoffman thrown into the corner. I believe that is Balestra in the ring. And Riposte taking care of Bro Jobberson. And you have to think that they're going to have to work extra hard here as a team to prove that they aren't weak. If you remember the last two times that On Garde has fought the G.A.P. in singles competition, they could not come away with the win. Part of me believes the second time around was that Jackie Hoffman had something to do with the referee. But you know, conspiracy theories. I'm not a governor. I don't deal with that sort of thing. Or I'm not an ex-governor. You know, I don't deal with conspiracies. That's not me. That's not what I do. But nonetheless, these two teams are the two biggest teams in CFPW right now, and I'm just waiting for the next team in line to take that away from, or try to wrestle that away from them. Literally, in this case. Oh my goodness. So much happening at once. And, oh my God, that stair. I believe Jackie Hoffman just Hurricane Rana Balestra into the stairs. And Riposte now fighting with Bro Jobberson. So much can happen. And oh, a DDT. And Jobberson now fighting with, or taking it to Balestra, and it's just going to be one of those matches where you try to commentate what's going on, but it's going to be like, you know, trying to keep your eye on, you know, several different battles going on one giant war here, and this will be a war. This has been a war, and we've already been like 3 or 4 minutes into it. These are the two best teams in CFPW, no doubt about it. Oh my God. Those tables have not been into effect yet. I'm sure that will change before the end of this contest. And now Riposte grabbing the ladder. Oh, and what's happening here? Oh, that ladder to the face by Bro Jobberson. And Jackie Hoffman with a ladder. Oh! Just massive insanity as this match continues on. It looks like Jobberson setting up a ladder, and now he's climbing the ladder. This one could be it. They're not stopping him. I don't know. Wait, oh, no, they stopped him now. Oh, that. And you have to think that whoever might rise out of the shadows to be the next team in line. Oh, back body drop by Balestra. And that second ladder getting knocked out of the ring there off that attack. And oh, that move, I just cannot. This is one of those matches that you just, so much is going on between these two teams. And that ladder getting thrown right back in the ring. Bro Jobberson holding on to it now. But I will do my best, as I've been trying to do the past 5 minutes or so. And Balestra now with the ladder. Jackie Hoffman stealing that ladder away. And what a reversal there by Balestra. And what is happening? Oh, a backdrop. Jackie Hoffman. This is our first title match of the night. We've got one more before this show is over, and I believe that's going to be, I don't know if that's going to be next, or, yeah, I believe, according to my producer, that is next. And that is the TV title match. You're getting the title matches out of the way early to, oh my goodness. Which is, I believe, a good idea. Unfortunately, we don't have a Colt title or a World Heavyweight Championship title on the line. And wait a second. Jobberson now looks like he's climbing the ladder. And oh my God, he's up top. He could be in serious trouble here. Oh my God, an electric chair drop by Balestra. And wait a second, what's happening here? A neck breaker. Oh, a DDT. Balestra now. Climbing. Oh, wait, no, he's going to climb the ladder there, but Bro Jobberson in play. What's happening here? Pulling down Jobberson to ensure that he did not climb the ladder and retrieve the belts. If they can do that, oh my God, that back of the head landed right on that ladder. Wait a minute, riposte now, and riposte. Oh, Jackie Hoffman had to run around that ladder, and with that, riposte, your tag holds, grabs the belts. What a win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your tag team champions still on Garde.
What a great show, what a great match. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us up to our next match of the night. It was insanity, that last match, but nonetheless, TV title. Last time, we had a battle royale to determine the TV title. TJ Christopher came up with the win by eliminating Xavier DeCollins, and by default, that leads to tonight where DeCollins will get his revenge, hopefully, maybe, on Christopher.
This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CFPW TV Championship.
Down below. major weightlifting machine. At 10 years old, I was 5'4" to 215. At 18, squatting the grand, rattling cages like nobody can. No slugs, I'll slap you with God-given strength from a lot of time spent in the gym on the bench. On the incline, my numbers is divine. Greatest of all time, the strongest man breathing.
The heavy hits, hands harder than bricks. I bring meaning to the words, getting your ass kicked. When the walls throw bolos, hands get flawed, bro. Torsos get squeezed, suckers' ribs get broke. Punks, better look out, the walls gon' fall. Right up on your truth, crush them all. You against me like a bullet against a tank. Ball made of steel, your chunks is wet paint.
When you come to it and you can't go through it and you can't knock it down, you know that you found the wall, the wall, the wall. No man on earth can make you fall. When you come to it.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Boston, Massachusetts, he weighs in at 210 pounds, Xavier DeCollins. And the champion, from Indianapolis, Indiana, TJ Christopher.
And this crowd going crazy as Amir Larkin grabbing the belt, showing it to Xavier DeCollins. And that is what it's all about here, folks. That belt on the line, and these fans can't wait. Bell rings and it is on. These two are going to go at it for the CFPW Television Championship. Still got a great show for you, ladies and gentlemen. An amazing show up to this point. But nonetheless, we have 3 more matches to get out of the way. The Oseiko versus Javell Redman match. You know that Dazzling Mercury is going to play some part, a key role in that match somehow. And then we have the mixed tag team match of Gabriel White and Emmy Bancroft. There have been some rumors going around, but I don't want to. I'm not TMZ. I'm not going to say anything about it. But wait a second. Into the turnbuckle, and oh my goodness, what an attack there by DeCollins. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the night, Darby Brizen versus Shaymin in a champion versus champion match. And you know the fans are going to enjoy that one. As right now, this television title match already been a minute in, and oh, a great maneuver there. The I was going to say a suplex, sort of. And Christopher almost going for an attack in the corner. And DeCollins now. Wait a second. Oh, what a spine buster there by TJ Christopher here. And a collar and elbow tie-up. Christopher getting the advantage. And you got to think, if you're TJ Christopher, that holding onto that belt isn't necessarily a gift and with no repercussions. That belt is also very much a curse, as whoever holds the title whoever holds that title also has to defend it every single week of CFPW TV, and a bulldog there by TJ Christopher. That belt must be defended, that's a rule. And wait a second. Oh, a backdrop there by DeCollins, and with that belt being defended every time, that means we're going to have a ton of people in line. Whoever can defeat TJ Christopher to win the belt, I'm sure that we'll find out a suitable #1 contender really soon. Kick to the gut. Whoever can, if if he can survive this match. That's the question. Can Xavier DeCollins get the win and hold on to his first title? Hasn't had a title shot like this since CFPW Genesis, where he was not an asset in the finish, where Darby Brizen hitting White Henry with that submission hold, that front neck lock, what she calls pity sex. And we may see that tonight here at CFPW TV. She's got that great matchup later on tonight against Shaymin, and thrown into the buckle, and DeCollins just taking it to Christopher here. You have to think that Christopher has the championship advantage, but DeCollins has the straight up advantage as of right now. Only a count of one. Referee Amir Larkin. Oh my God, a super kick. As I was saying, alluding to Amir Larkin, normally works tag team matches, and sometimes titles like this. So it makes a heck of a lot of sense to have him out here. And wait a minute, a reversal there by Christopher. And fans, you got to think later on tonight. Oh my God! I've been given word by my producer that Med Central, the local hospital, has come into the locker room and they are attending to Emmy. They're attending to Alex Knight. She has severely injured her neck, and nothing else is certain other than she could be in serious injury, a bad place for injury right now, as we roll around to Big Trouble in Little Clear Fork. And even worse, Travis Cassidy, who you think as, now that he and her are an item of sorts, that he's would be riding along, but he is not. He is in the arena. And you better think that one would think that he is looking for Blake Porter, because in a lot of people's minds, Blake Porter, there's no other suspects. And wait a minute. Oh my God, he dropped him right on his head, and that could be it. 1, 2, only 2. Almost a new champion. And Porter is here tonight as well. Another producer's telling me he's gonna show up later tonight to prove his innocence, quote unquote, as he feels that he's gonna have to explain a lot, and I don't think he's gonna be able to, with the evidence being so clear, and a collar and elbow tie-up. Yeah, Christopher has him now. Oh, what a maneuver. And oh, what a splash. And Christopher, right now, just wait a second. Oh, he's wrenching that torso of DeCollins, the crowd chanting, "Let's go DeCollins," trying to rally Xavier into this contest. And it's occurring. It looks like it's working. Xavier DeCollins now making some form of a comeback. Wait a second. Oh, a neck breaker puts the brakes on that one. And folks, the TV title. Oh, a DDT. On the line on this one. A lot at stake. Wait a minute. That maneuver once again, wrenching on that torso. No surprise if he taps out here. He does not, however. That says a lot about DeCollins. DeCollins now, wait a second. belly-to-belly suplex by Christopher. DeCollins, as I believe I mentioned earlier, the last attempt that he had at a title, it did not go so well, as he was not even a part of the finish. And wait a second, Christopher now. Oh, what a reversal there though by DeCollins. And DeCollins now going for the pin. Only one on the drop toe hold. And DeCollins would love to win his first title from the man that eliminated him first in the Battle Royale. And oh, look at this move. A Russian leg sweep. And fans, this match has almost been 10 minutes of non-stop action. Wait a second, a kick to the ribs. What's happening here? Oh, a Death Valley driver, the DVD. That could be it. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Wait a second. Pulling. Oh, God, a pullback rebound clothesline. 1, 2. Oh, what? I can't believe he kicked out of that, but oh, I don't think he's going to kick out of this. Oh, the DDT brain buster. 1, it's over.
Here's your winner and still the CFPW TV champion, DJ Christopher.
And TJ Christopher retaining the belt after a great effort by Xavier DeCollins. How long can he keep this up? We'll find out eventually. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great show it has been, and it's only gonna get better as time rolls along. We have a few more matches to get into, but first, we're here to talk about the newest acquisition to Clear Fork Pro Wrestling, and folks, I think it's about to get the C. Clear Fork has been around since 1963, but I feel that after this guy hits the scene, eventually, we're going to have to change the name of Clear Fork to Clear Funk. Let's take a look. That's a very interesting character, Tiger Jackson. And I can't wait to see him make his debut here in CFPW. Now, to more important things at the moment, Oseiko and Dazzling Mercury. I was going to say last time we saw them, Oseiko's ninja showed up and beat up Dazzling Mercury, and I want to know why that. Oh wait, I guess we'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring from Hokkaido Prefecture in Japan. She weighs in at 117 pounds. The Black Widow, Oseiko. And making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Dazzling Mercury. From the mean streets of Detroit, Michigan, he weighs in at 450 pounds. Javell Redman.
And as big as Javell Redman is, he is not going to make much of an impact on the newly announced 2 out of 3 falls match to take place in Big Trouble, the winner, the #1 contender for the CFPW World Heavyweight Champion. Whoever that may be, whoever walks out of Big Trouble with the belt, whether it be Gabriel White or Stuckie Haffi, you just have to wonder, I mean, Redman's such a big guy, why does he need to be employed by, first Rodney Ottman and now Dazzling Mercury? And I don't know, I don't see a guy like that needing any protection, but I guess, nonetheless, I don't know anymore. This place is ridiculous. I can't wait for the break. And wait a second, looks like Mercury coming over here, and he looks like he's gonna take a seat with me. Come on over, and enjoy the match from here with a good vantage. And it looks like Dazzling Mercury grabbing a headset, and it looks like he's gonna do commentary with us, folks.
Hello everyone. I decided to lend you my voice to please all my fans. Unlike Oseiko, constantly losing and letting down her fans day in and day night. She even has any. But I'm trying to please my fans. So hello. I'm glad that you're over here with us. I mean, it's been a really good show so far, and I'm glad that you came over here. I wanted to ask you a few things as it concerns to this 2 out of 3 falls match coming up, a Big Trouble Russian leg sweep. And one thing I was going to ask is, like, are you taking selfies? Well, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm so beautiful. I'm beautiful. Okay, I mean, I never had a commentator that took selfies of himself before. Well, you never had a good commentator, Chip Tatum. I must be a breath of fresh air. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, as I was alluding to earlier, the CFPW title picture, you're a big part of it now, as Javell Redman at the count of 6 now needs to get in the ring. And I have to ask, how did you get Javell Redman? I mean, he's a big asset, and he knocks into the table over here. One word, money. He's not smart, honestly, to quell what's his face. He's a big guy, for you, but it's like it's money. It's as simple as that, Okay, it's a very big coup, and I have to ask, going into this big 2 out of 3 falls match, what's your strategy going to be? Because in most endurance matches, somebody lays out a strategy. I'd like to know what your strategy is going in. Winning. That's what my strategy is. My strategy is going to be to win. That's all I need. I may be the crystallized fruit of cuteness, but I'm not just pretty face. I'm a pretty fighter. All right. So given the choice, I mean, who would you rather wrestle? I mean, if you win, who would you rather wrestle, Stuckie, Haffi, or Gabriel White for the title? If I was given a chance, I would fight myself, because I don't want to get my beautiful hands on either Fugly Barfy or Gabriel White. They're both fugly and disgusting and not worth my time. I mean, but just, like, I want to know, because, like, those are 2 of the best that we in CFPW, and, either one of those matches could be a dream match, but, like, Gabriel White you've had experiences with, Stuckie Haffi I don't think you've ever wrestled, but, I mean, just your opinion. At least with Gabriel White, he's kind of creepy, but at least he's not Stuckie Barfy. He's so gross, it looks slimy, icky, and I don't like him at all. Ew. Ugh. I mean, okay. Ew. Alright, I mean, so folks, Gabriel White would be my answer. Alright, I mean, there have been I don't want to point up any rumors, but I mean, somebody said that, so wait a second. Oh, that short arm STO, I mean, somebody told me that there was a fanfic about you 2 or something about like that. I don't know. There is tons of fan fiction about me because I have so many fans. Wait a second. Oh, that's Kinu no Sazu. But, like, one specifically of you and Gabriel White, and I don't know if I wanted to ask you about it, but nonetheless, 1, 2, only 2. I don't have time to read. I'm too busy doing actual things, like, I have Twitter followers to entertain. Do you think I have the time to do things like that? Alright, so, I mean, I have to ask, what do you personally feel about Oseiko? Keep it kind of short, but what do you personally feel about Oseiko? When it comes to our big match, Oseiko is gonna fall down like a bunch of dominoes or something. She's terrible. She's everything that's wrong with this world,
everything that's fugly about this world. And when it comes to our match, Dazzling Mercury is going to do what he does best, and that is be Dazzling Mercury.
And wait a second. Mercury's taking the headset off, and oh no, he's heading over to the ring. And oh my god, no! And the lights have gone up! But those benches are back!
This tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way in the ring first, from the Jersey Shore, he weighs in at 254 pounds. The Super Tan Shoreman, Barry G.
This weird tag team combination of Barry G and Queen B, calling themselves the Initial Outlaws. That's a kind of a funny name. The initial. Oh, I get it now. Their names are. Oh, I get it now.
And his tag team partner from Brooklyn. She weighs in at 120 pounds. The Queen of Brooklyn, Queen B.
Queen B has not had a lot of success here in CFPW, and hopefully, I think she feels that teaming up with Barry G will help make them better, hopefully. It's going to be kind of tough going up against these two, as they're two of the best in CFPW within their divisions. So that should be very. This team, I'm interested to see what this team brings to the table. The Initial Outlaws. I think that's clever.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 364 pounds, Gabriel White and Emmy Bancroft.
I don't necessarily agree with. What's in the back of the show? His show sucks too. I don't necessarily agree with Gabriel White's assessment of Gavin Gamble and CPW, Zenith Pro Wrestling. I believe that was after a Twitter fight between the two escalated, and I believe CFPW got involved, and I don't know exactly the reasoning behind it, but nonetheless, this match should be interesting. These two teams have two of the best in wrestling, or in the male area of wrestling. Wait a second. Oh, what a great tag team maneuver there by Gabriel White, throwing Emmy Bancroft.
Wait, oh, a tag. Looks like they were both thinking the same thing. And Queen Bee tagging back in, so I guess Barry G is not going anywhere. Gabriel White thrown into the turn, but wait, into the ropes. Oh, and a flapjack by Barry G. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last match for Gabriel White of the year. So unless he goes back to Illinois Wrestling, his old stomping grounds, he's going to be heading out of Illinois, or heading out of Ohio, actually after this show, he's told me. And he's going to be heading up to Illinois, or Chicago, his hometown, maybe catch a few Bulls games and a few other things, but nonetheless back to training for Big Trouble in Little Clear Fork. That is in a month. And oh, a belly-to-belly suplex there by Barry G. And you got to think, oh, good maneuver there by G there. This Gabriel White's definitely going to want to play conservative, as you know G's probably going to try to cause some damage. And a great maneuver there by Gabriel White. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Trouble in a month. Oh, Gabriel White now just taking it to Barry G. And you can see those signs now. I'm a Gabriel. That sign started up at CFPW Genesis, and it has become quite the following. It's gotten more signs based around it. Oh, side slam. And a tag to Queen Bee, meaning Gabriel White must tag in to Emmy Bancroft, and he does. This match must have female versus female, unless stated by CFPW rules that they can wrestle males. Unless that rule is stated, they cannot touch their tag to the opponent. The males can only touch males, females can only touch females, unless they are allowed, or unless they at least sign a document stating that they are willing to. And these two either haven't signed it, or, oh, a dragon, or a tiger suplex. Oh, and a drop kick there by Emmy Bancroft. There's been something brewing as of late between the two of Gabriel White and Emmy Bancroft. I'm not going to say too much because I don't delve into rumors. A nice, very innovative maneuver trying to work the arm of Queen Bee. Hopefully, if Queen Bee tries to get in that Brooklyn Bridge, that devastating cross arm breaker, she will not be able to wrench it in. And oh, bulldog there by Queen Bee. Big Trouble in a month, and now the tag is made. Barry G, and now Gabriel White comes in. I believe this is the debut of the Air Sensation. The Gabriel White's shoe, he signed with Jordan during the break between CFPW TV 2 and now, oh, and a slam there by Gabriel. They will be released on Christmas morning. And wait a minute, only a count of one. Gabriel now, what's he thinking? Throwing Barry G into the corner. And what's going to happen here? Oh my God, a power bomb into the turnbuckle. That's disgusting. But you can say that Stuckie Haffi, if he's watching this, and you know he is, you have to think that he's scouting and tag in the Queen Bee, meaning Emmy Bancroft must be tagged in, and there she does. Gabriel White, I believe, the last time we had saw Emmy Bancroft and Gabriel White together was when Gabriel White asked her to go to the gym, that the Colt gym up here in Belleville, and Queen Bee throwing her down by the hair. And here, call her an elbow tie-up. Emmy gets the win on that exchange. And you just got to think that both competitors are going to give it their all here, in a German suplex. And Both of them trained that night. That was the end of, that was on the Saturday of CFPW TV, and not much interaction since, but I don't know. There could be something there. I don't like to delve into things, and I'm not getting in anybody's personal life, so I'm not going to approach the subject anymore. So back to this matchup. A great tag team collision here, as Barry G now having the advantage over Gabriel White. I have to say though, I mean, I guess I'm still sticking with the conversation and a tag there, and I'm just saying, these two teams, or at least Gabriel and Emmy, have showed some very good chemistry, which is very surprising. You know, I wouldn't say they've had barely any interaction. They've had some interaction, but they have a lot of chemistry together here, and it's showing in this contest. And what you would say is just, I don't know, it's opposites attracting. Wait a second. Here it comes. Crucifix powerbomb. This has got to be it. This is it. This is the end of the match right here. 1, 2, yeah, it's over. Thanks for coming. And once, as I was saying, as I was alluding to, those two showing their chemistry, which is very surprising, as they rarely had any interaction, but nonetheless, they pick up a big win over Queen Bee and Barry G, the initial Outlaws. And ladies and gentlemen, we go from a celebration to a very, very somber moment that just took place almost a half an hour ago, earlier in the program, as Alex Knight being sent to the hospital, sent to Med Central in Mansfield, and just knocked out from whatever has taken her out. And I'm pretty sure that everybody knows, has that one suspect, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows who that suspect is, and I'm pretty sure Blake Porter has a lot of explaining to do, as you know, and here he comes. I see him down the ramp now, and there he is. You have to think that Porter has a lot of stuff to explain, one of it being that he had to have said that he wasn't there for this, but here he comes nonetheless. And folks, and wait a second, that's Travis Cassidy. Cassidy is here, and I don't think he wants to hear anything. I think he wants to fight, and oh, there he is, and the fight begins. Cassidy throwing some rights and just taking it out on Blake Porter. He is on fire in a German suplex. This is going to turn into a full-fledged war unless somebody can come out and stop it. These two will meet at Big Trouble in an I Quit match, and a great aerial attack there. He's just trying to, beat down Blake Porter. Just trying to devastate him before and make him say, I quit. Throwing it into the barricade, and he's got a steel chair from under the ring. A reversal by Porter, and oh my God, a shot from the chair. And Blake Porter, as quickly as he came, is out of here. He's running out of dodge. And Cassidy making pursuit. And fans just, we'll get to it. And wait a second, there he is, and that's TJ Christopher, the TV champion. And wait a second. Oh my God, he's attacking Christopher. I think Christopher was trying to hold Cassidy from doing anything drastic, and I don't think he's gonna be much help here. Oh no, into the soda machine. Oh, don't break it. That's the only thing that sells Coke Zero here. Oh God, into the soda machine. And now into that water cooler. They just installed that yesterday. Oh, they installed that yesterday into the Clear Fork Gymnasium. And oh no, don't do this. And spears him for a second time. That back is going to be ruined. He may have to vacate that title, and oh no, he's got the water jug. He throws the jug. And these fans love every minute of it. Cassidy on a rampage. And he's going after Blake Porter, the referee, checking on Christopher. And wait a minute, he's out now. Cassidy looking for Porter. Oh my God, look out! Oh my God, he was almost killed there. Welcome back to CFPW TV, everybody. Now it's time for the main event, the champion versus champion match. Darby Brizen versus Shaymin. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, this week's color commentator is none other than Matt Soup. Introduce yourself, Matt.
Hello, everybody. It is I, the voice of the Armbar Error Society, alongside my broadcast colleague, Jason Chip Tatum.
It's Chip Tatum, yeah.
It's good to see you. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me on here. Thank you, Coke. Thank you, everyone who made this possible. I love it. And this is going to be one hell of a match.
And let's get down to the ring where the action is just about to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, this champion versus champion match is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first from Sanoe, she is the CFPW Women's Champion, Shaymin.
And Shaymin getting the love from the CFPW fans as she looks to take on Darby Brizen, the CFPW Colt Champion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, she's got a match in big trouble against her longtime rival, Garde. And that match, you gotta admit, Matt, that's gonna be one for the ages.
Absolutely. Talk about star-studded here. I mean, Shaymin, of course, former Japanese Joshi wrestler, huge AES name. Gurley, the first ever world champion in AES history. They've had so much bad blood since Rose. It's going to be one for the ages to see them square off one more time. But tonight, of course, Shaymin has a big challenge of her own.
And her opponent, from Helsinki, Finland, she weighs in at 150 pounds. She is the CFPW Colt Champion, Darby Brizen.
And Darby Brizen, finally getting the match that she wanted, went on Twitter asking that she would love to face Shaymin, and she gets her wish. But you have to think Richard Fountain, who's just been off parole from beating that guy, I don't know what he did to deserve that, but you got to think that Richard Fountain's back there watching this intently, and you got to think that Darby's gonna love that Darby's own match. You know, she's gonna be able to do whatever she wants, and Richard Fountain vice versa.
Absolutely. I mean, you talk about a match that'll benefit both competitors. Darby Brizen shines in a death match. She is just as crazy as her brother Derek. And you know, that is a death match family. Talk about wrestling family. That's more of a violent family, I suppose.
And you gotta think, Matt, that after what happened on PW,
that Darby's going to want to take a hell of a lot of revenge out on Fountain after what Derek did to her. You know, that was
for sure. I mean, she's got to be seething, really. I mean, you just don't just betray a family member like that, and yet. But then again, the Brizens have always been incredibly unpredictable. I'm sure they'll make up eventually.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I don't think Darby would be, you know, I'm pretty sure Darby would end up killing her brother or something if they don't end up making up or something, but...
You never know. I mean, they're both as crazy as each other. We could be seeing multiple homicides, of course. That's, of course, I mean, Darby has to get past Shaymin first, and Shaymin is no slouch herself. In Japan, she had some pretty legendary death matches with one Lady Sif. So, really, it's very interesting to see them both in a more traditional match, this champion versus champion match.
Yep, they are a disqualification, and the rules state, if either Gurley or Richard Fountain show up, they will have their title match revoked at Big Trouble in Little... Oh, that knee to the face. At Big Trouble in Little Clear Fork, if they show up, they're going to get their titles revoked.
Yeah, and I don't think either of them want that. I mean, Gurley is not a stupid woman. And Richard Fountain, I think he may be a violent kind of guy, the Man Mountain as they call him. But I don't think he's the desire to cause pain is not as high on his priority list as the desire to win a title. So really, running out would benefit no one in this match. And
this definitely ensures that there will be a winner in this contest, unless Darby pulls out a chair or something. But
that's true. I mean, you never know what's going through Darby's head. Though the thing about Darby is that while she is very skilled in the hardcore wrestling division, she has had some pretty standard matches, and she's a very, very good wrestler. I mean, the Brizens are known for their deathmatch experience, but you can't take anything away from them in a traditional one-on-one environment.
Yeah, that's true. And as you can see here, Darby going to the waist. What a very veteran maneuver, getting out of that predicament with a Russian leg sweep, and now a collar and elbow tie-up. With Darby getting the arm here, throwing her head right onto the mat. And this is that style, that smash mouth style of Darby Brizen that is shown throughout her entire career. And you have to think that she's going to do whatever it takes to defend that Colt title, and you know that she's going to do that in that Darby Zone match at Big Trouble.
Absolutely. The Brizens and Darby especially is something of... How shall I put this? It may be a cliche, but her offense is not pretty. She hits very hard, and she likes to use every part of the ring as a weapon. Because that's what she likes to do. She likes to use weapons. And even if there are no traditional weapons, no steel stairs, no barbed wires, no flaming tables, she knows how to use the canvas as a weapon, and her fists as a weapon.
Using the environment, using the railing, using, maybe even throwing your opponents into the steps, using that turnbuckle post. She used that very fluently one time, putting the opponent in a figure 4 maneuver. I can't remember who she did that against, but nonetheless, you have two very talented female wrestlers, and both of them have earned their titles here. Darby Brizen, her first ever championship with the CFPW Colt title, and Shaymin winning just another notch on her belt, the CFPW Women's Championship, and a boot to the face by Darby.
Well, we were just talking about how not pretty her offense is. That was brutal. And that's the thing. The thing about Shaymin is that she has held lots and lots of titles, whereas Darby is, in a lot of ways, still trying to make her mark in the world of wrestling. And I'm sure the Colt Championship is a massive accolade.
Yes, it is.
So she does not want to lose that, but also this is a huge match for Darby. This might be one of the biggest opponent that she's really faced in her career so far.
That's true. And what an upset it would be if she could defeat Shaymin here tonight.
Absolutely. It would really be a huge upset. But by the same token, Shaymin Shaymin is never one to take any of her opponents lightly. She has nothing but respect for everyone she steps into the ring with. And that is, I think that is one of her biggest strengths. She doesn't underestimate anyone.
And you can't really underestimate someone like that after a chop to the chest. You got to think that Gurley watching very intently as, you know, she's got a scout. It really, I mean, I wouldn't say anybody, one of these people, I wouldn't say any of them will, you know, I wouldn't say not benefit from this match, because you know that these two are two of the best, and, you know, whoever wins is going to look great, and I'm pretty sure the loser is going to look just as good.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a very different match. It's a very different set of skills, but each of them are fantastic at those particular skills. So no matter who wins this match and who loses, you know that we're guaranteed for a great fight. Exactly.
That's what Clear Fork Pro Wrestling is all about. And what's going to happen here, Darby, wait a second, Shaymin, that Hurricane Rana throwing her across the mat. And that's just Shaymin's style, and another DDT onto the mat.
That height from Shaymin is just so impressive. Shaymin, you know, has so many different styles that she's managed to refine into something completely her own.
And Darby using her size, definitely, you know, just, I would say she's a tower over most women. And look at this, wait a second. Oh, look at this modified figure 4 from Darby. Just no mercy on her opponents.
Oh, man, and Shaymin's knees are weaker than some. I mean, she's been through a lot of pain and trouble in her career, so working the knees is really smart. Just a really smart move from Darby. And you know, we were talking about how. Sorry about that. We were talking about how Darby is not just a deathmatch wrestler, how she has some technical skill, but she uses her technical skill and makes even more pain out of it.
Yeah, that's true. You know, blending the styles, using that a technical prowess to inflict more damage on her opponents, and it's smart as well as brutal.
Absolutely, and that's the thing that both of these women, they don't just stick to one style. They have a combination of styles.
What's Darby doing here? Oh, shot to the back, and now another knee to the head.
God, talk about brutal. That'll rock you. That'll, you know, I've said it multiple times. If you take out someone's head, you take out the rest of their body.
That's true. What a just flurry of offense from both sides. Very different styles colliding. Wait a second. Crucifix. Referee Chris Reeder in position. Only a 1, though. It's going to take a lot more than that to put down Darby Brizen. What a slam there. And wait a second. Oh, she's got her in a Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper. She could submit right here.
Oh my God, you see her just working the neck there. Man, how would it be for Shaymin to tap out to Darby Brizen? Talk about, you know, an accolade.
You know, she has that attack that I hate to put it bluntly, that title of pity sex. Wait a second, that move that caused White Henry to tap out and thus became the CFPW Colt Champion. Wait a second, Hurricane Rana.
That launched her nearly halfway across the ring. That is landed right on her face, too. I mean, that's got to be kind of demoralizing, if nothing else.
Wait a minute. Oh, what a reversal there by Shaymin. An uppercut. Wait a second. Throws her into the bucket.
Talk about weapon uses and using your environment.
Oh, that DDT off the ropes.
Shaymin knows how to do that herself.
Darby.
Oh, but Darby's up.
Oh, and the DDT.
Oh my
stopping
God.
that rush of energy. And wait a second. Oh, what a reversal by Darby. Flying forearm. Gets back up.
Oh my God, we've seen this before. Darby, just when she gets in this state, you gotta wonder if she can even be stopped. She's like a bull in a china shop.
Daedric DDT! That could be it! That could be it! 1, 2!
Oh my God, I thought that was it.
Shaymin showing her resilience. Wait a second! great grass knot! Grass knot! This could be it!
We've seen so many people tap out to the grass knot. Could we be seeing one more?
She could tap out here. She's done a lot of punishment to the head, but Darby just not submitting. You can see the blood oozing out of the face of Shaymin.
Yeah, this match it's a Darby match, all right. There's blood, and there's resiliency, and now, oh my God!
Superplex off the top. Oh,
we've seen so many people. Superplexes are just huge in this company.
And another Daydream DDT. That's got to be it.
That has to be it.
1, 2, it's over. I can't believe it. What a
That
win.
is a huge victory. A huge victory for Darby Brizen. That is, wow.
What a big win for Darby Brizen, the Colt champion. And you have to think Shaymin now up and here comes Richard Fountain.
Oh,
my
there
goodness. And you
Man Mount himself.
And, Gurley has brandishing a chair now.
You have to wonder if they maybe planned this out, or if they
Oh
both
my
had
God.
the same idea.
What a shot from the chair.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
Seems to be signaling for it.
Here it comes.
Oh, Hater DDT.
What a disgrace.
After such a good match, too, and such a good victory, for someone to just taint the ending like that.
Darby Brizen getting the win, but what a cost from these two.